Busch are trying to hold on to that second spot, but Austin Dillon making the move on the inside is going to take away second from James Buescher. And not so fast is what James Buescher is saying as he goes back by on the outside.
It's a big moment right here. This is a big swing. 2-point swing with this pass right here. If Austin Dillon can pull it off.
Yeah, he's been the fastest truck consistently the last few laps. Phil, he's actually outrun Harvick in catching James Buescher, but now that he's gotten there, can't make the move.
You know, part of that is the draft is very, very important here with these trucks, Michael. With speeds upwards of 185 miles an hour on the straightaway, these guys really feel the effects of the draft, and it'll really pick that truck up behind and let them get a good tow towards the truck in front of them.
And then when they get side by side, you feel like you're pulling a boat behind your truck. You just stall right out. It takes away all your momentum.
Two trucks getting by in the 10 of Jennifer Joe Cobb. Again, these two racing for not only position on the racetrack, but for a champion. How about the two younger drivers back behind him, Joey Coulter and the 21 of Ty Dillon.
Ty Dillon might not try to take over that 5th spot from Joey Coulter. Looks like he has it for a moment. Ty's been running the high side for most of this race.
Yeah, he enters real high, too. We see some trucks go in a little low and then move up to the middle. He comes into the corner high. I like how he's trying to look around and see what it's going to take to make that truck handle the way he wants it to. He's obviously figured it out, driven into the top 5.
In that conversation that they had yesterday with the 4 drivers I spoke of earlier, Ty Dillon kept talking about how loose the truck would get anytime he was around any other truck. He said it's amazing how the truck sticks to the racetrack when I'm on my own, but if I get someone in front of me or behind me, my truck goes amazingly loose. James Buescher still in front of the 3 of Austin Dillon. That's for the 2nd spot on the racetrack. Kevin Harvick has a 1.6-second lead over Buescher right now.
What Ty's talking about is just a product of the dirty air. These trucks have so much downforce on them that they rely on that clean air to get that downforce. When you get another truck around them disturbing the air, it robs that truck of the downforce, and that's when they get loose.
We've had the 3 most different tracks you could possibly compete on lately. We're in Martinsville. Yeah, excuse me, 3. We were in Martinsville where aero doesn't matter at all, and you're just trying to rip your way around and run into people. We're at Talladega where you tie these trucks together and they go 10 miles an hour faster than everybody else. And then you get here, you don't want a truck near you because it messes up your handling. And that's why these guys are so good. They have to deal with such diverse conditions every week in order to be successful.
Ray, what is the 3 dealing with right now behind the 31?
Getting a little bit tight, Rick. And, you know, Michael Shelton made an adjustment on lap 99. He went up on the track bar and also an air pressure adjustment on the right side to try to loosen that truck up a little bit. But James says it just gets tight. And you see him trying different lines on the racetrack to see if that makes his truck any better. He's well aware that the 3's back there, but right now they'd love to have another adjustment. But guess what? I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, only 22 laps remaining in this race.
And this is a big race right now. This is a big part of the race for James Buescher. He's got to keep him behind him. He's racing his rear end off right now to keep that spot. Austin looked like he was going to just catch him and pass him. James dealt with that.
James coming in was 11 points back from Austin Dillon. Now 9 points back. A little bobble there by the 13 of Johnny Sauter.
You see Johnny right now points as they run 17 behind. If he loses these spots, and these trucks have caught him, Cole Witt passed him just a couple laps ago. Now Ty Dillon and Joey Coulter and these other trucks passed him. Each one of those spots is 1 more point, putting him a little bit farther behind.
1 more position. Ernie Sadler.
Hey guys, I want to give an update here on Timothy Peters. He was kind of on the outside looking in this championship battle. Had a really fast truck and a decent run going. Now he is falling back to the 9th position. He is reporting on the radio that something seemed to be amiss under the hood. Maybe a valve spring, maybe dropping a valve in the 17. So we'll see if he's able to nurse that truck home and finish this race. But a good run going a little bit south for Timothy Peters.
Timothy in the 17. We're still watching the battle for second here. Austin Dillon to the bottom of the racetrack trying to take the spot away from James Buescher. Buescher's been strong on the outside, though, as these two have continued to battle lap after lap for second.
When these guys line up nose to tail, they don't lose any ground to Kevin Harvick at all. When they get side by side like this, that allows Kevin to creep a little farther ahead.
And James is going to have to start making some decisions. You can see him trying to crowd down there and keep the air on Austin Dillon, knowing that that'll free Austin up. But you're taking a chance when you do that to Austin. He gets a little loose under you. You can get run into and crashed into the wall. So James has got to think about what he's doing right here. He knows how important, you can see there, he knows how important it is to hold this spot.
by Rick Crawford, veteran of the Camping World Truck Series, driving that 73 tonight. Here's Timothy Peters looking to the inside of that 13 in another very important position on the racetrack and another point that Johnny Sauter is going to lose in this championship run.
Yeah, I think Johnny Sauter has lost the handle on that truck. Looks like it's really, really loose. He's going to lose some more spots before it's all said and done. Here's his teammate Crafton, the yellow number 88, as well as the 5 of Top 09 coming at him.
17 laps of racing remain here at Texas Motor Speedway. Kevin Harvick, he's led 43 laps of the 147 scheduled for this one. We've got 17 left.
If you're looking for a pickup truck, check out the miles per gallon, the length of the powertrain warranty, and the horsepower. Only Ram delivers this kind of muscle. That'll thin out the herd real quick. Guts, glory, Ram.
Amazing. Inspiring. Breathtaking. Every chase, every race. This is Magnavox. See what you've been missing. Magnavox, engineered in Japan by Funai.
Set me free, free from interruptions and slow down.
We're CenturyLink. We're committed to improving lives and linking Americans to what matters most. With honest personal service, 5-year price lock guarantees, consistently fast speeds, and more ways to customize your technology.
The Speed Dream Ride is coming back this year. It's hotter than ever. Soon you can enter to win a once-in-a-lifetime experience at California's Mazda Raceway. We go to Seika. Speed Dream Ride starts Thanksgiving weekend. Get a sneak peek at speeddreamride.com.
Some hard racing here, Phil.
There it is, 1 and 2 in points right there, battling for the second spot here. They've fallen about 3 seconds behind Kevin Harvick.
They run side by side for that position. Harvick, you see, just goes out of your screen. And now, the 31 of Buescher and Austin Dillon, second and third.
Phil said during break, I wouldn't be surprised to see these two get together. I would be surprised to see it, but I don't doubt that it might happen. They're racing just like that could happen.
They're racing very hard on this racetrack, and there's a reason to race hard. They've got a championship they're racing for, and just 12 laps of racing to go. Buescher's still looking for his first ever win in the Camping World Truck Series.
And I love that they're racing hard for this position right now. Austin Dillon wants that spot. That's a 2-point swing right now. That's his closest pursuer right in front of him.
And James Buescher has led the most laps at 55 laps, but if Harvick continues to lead and wins this race, Harvick will have the most laps led, so he will take that point away from Buescher. How about team orders for Thor Sport Racing? Johnny Sauter still well in this championship hunt, although he's 21 points back. Does he lose a spot because his teammate passes him?
We saw that happen before. Sure did. Over at Atlanta, Ryan Newman drove around Ron Hornaday late in the going.
And Hornaday lost the championship that year. This battle continues.
10 to go, bud. 10 to go this time by.
He's been on defense for about 15 laps. He only needs to hold it back there 10 more.
Remember, this is the longest run they will have run this entire race. If they run this thing till the end of the race, that'll be just about a full run on fuel and tires.
We heard Austin have to get out of the gas as he was coming out of the turn. That allowed James Buescher to hold that spot running the higher line.
James has just used that higher road to hold Austin off. Had to squeeze him down a couple times, and Austin couldn't take a chance on putting his truck in a bind.
Kevin Harvick in front of these two by 3.2 seconds. Then it's Buescher, Austin Dillon running for that second spot. Witt back in fourth with a very good run for him tonight. Ty Dillon, a top 5 run for that young man.
These guys have to get single file. They had a couple lap trucks that they were going to go by.
What an impressive run for Ty Dillon, as you said, Rick. He's just done a great job. Avoided a lot of possible dangerous situations he could have gotten himself into. Made a mistake, passed before the start-finish line with a start, and had to make a pit stop. Drove around the leader, James Busher, at the time, made that lap up. So what a night for that young man.
And that's what his brother's trying to do right now, drive around James Busher to grab that second spot.
James Busher continuing to run up in that second line. Austin Dillon right on the bottom of the racetrack, but chases the truck up as they come out of the turns.
This is good stuff here. Battling for a championship, battling on the racetrack at 180 miles an hour. Late in the going.
Just 7 laps remaining here in this, the 24th race of the 2011 season.
It's a big deal for Busher to hold that spot. He's driving like it is. Now, I don't know that it's that big of a deal. I mean, it could be a huge deal, obviously, at the end of the race in Miami.
Caution is going to come out. David Starr, smoke coming out of the back of that truck. Oh my goodness. We're going to get catch your breath.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a sprint to the finish.
We sure do have some fun truck races.
They want you on the apron.
Remember that 4-second lead that Kevin Harvick had?
That's gone.
Gone.
James Busher, depending upon where Kevin decides, but James Busher will either start on the inside or the outside of Kevin Harvick, looking for his first ever win in the Camping World Truck Series.
I think Harvick starts on the inside, Phil, because
So we can put Austin Dillon behind him, maybe a friendly face behind him, maybe
get a push off Austin, and you're going to run that first turn after these tires cool down a little bit. I think they'll go right through there wide open. So look at there.
It's up right for David Starr. You know how much he enjoys running this racetrack. He's had a lot of success at this racetrack, a lot of good top 5 finishes. But unfortunately, looks like it's going to be
out here, Bob.
Yeah.
David, a native of Houston, Texas. Ran numerous laps in the driving school here, over and over as an instructor, and then raced many times here on the 1.5 mile. We'll be back for the green flag after this.
Camping World and Good Sam, one great company with a complete offering of everything RV under one roof. We provide new and used RVs, rentals, accessories, service, collision repair, financing, roadside assistance, warranties, insurance, and exclusive club membership, and much more. With 75 locations, Camping World and Good Sam will bring you peace of mind mile after mile. What are you waiting for? Get outside! But first, come experience the all-new Camping World and Good Sam, united to serve all of your RV and outdoor needs.
You know why you don't see other full-size pickup trucks straight off the line that can do this? Because only one can. The Ram Power Wagon. Guts, glory, Ram.
Now, with all the turmoil in the world today, you will find comfort and strength in these all-time favorites. Christie's new #1 Christmas special. Call now for this new Christmas special. You get 3 beautiful gifts. Christmas classics, new songs of faith, I Believe in Angels. A total of 53 great songs on 3 CDs for only $14.99 plus shipping.
The holidays to life. Make sure every TV in your home has the magic of Charter TV in HD. Let it all in with Charter.
The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is presented on speed by Ram. Designed, tested, and proven to be the best trucks we've ever built. Ram. Brought to you in part by Las Vegas Motor Speedway. NASCAR returns to Las Vegas. Get your tickets today at lvms.com or by calling 1-800-644-4444. And by Camping World, the Good Sam RV Club. Everything for the RV lifestyle, including RVs, accessories, warranties, insurance, roadside assistance, and more. racing under the lights at Texas Motor Speedway.
There's your Aaron's lucky dog, 39 Ryan Sieg. That's his second lucky dog in a row. He's a double lucky dog.
That'll give us 18 trucks on the lead lap for this shootout.
Herbie Sadler.
Yeah, Rick, we've been talking a lot about the 31 of James Buescher and the 3 of Austin Dillon. But Johnny Sauter is also trying to hold on to his championship hope as well. He is currently on P8 on the racetrack, and he has had a conversation with Joe Scheer about this restart. He has asked him to ask his teammate, Matt Crafton, to try to help him a little bit on this restart, to not race him in a bad spot, to put him in a compromising position. So we'll see if the 88 helps the teammate, and we'll see if Johnny Sauter is able to have a good restart and salvage a few points. Ray?
The radio just came on from Austin Dillon, and he said, where did the 31 go? We all looked up real quick and noticed James Buescher wasn't there. Apparently the 31 is out of fuel. He is coasting, and that is going to make major implications in this championship
chase. Huge implications. As they're running on the track now, 27 points separate Austin Dillon and James Buescher. This will drop Buescher all the way back to the 18th spot.
And that's assuming he can get it started, Phil. You know how hard these things are to get started. He can spend a couple of laps on that road trying to get it started.
Up, you get about $4 grand and hold it.
Yeah, they are not going green this time. If he can look how fast the points change. He was 9 points behind 30 seconds ago, and now he's being shown 27 points behind. He could get some of those back if he gets it refired quick enough and gets back out there.
How interesting is this restart going to be with Kevin Harvick and Austin Dillon now on the front row?
Look at some of the other trucks now on the bottom of the racetrack trying to make sure that they keep fueling the pickups. The pickups are over in the right rear corner. The centrifugal force of the fuel coming down into the left corner of the fuel cell will allow these things to run out of gas just like James Buescher did.
Got fuel pressure? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Remember, he's down at the far end of the pit road.
More to bunch, more to bunch. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Those things want to make sure he has fuel pressure. We heard him say that.
And he didn't have it, see? They wanted him to go, he didn't have it.
He's pulling back up.
And he's going to lose a lap. He just lost a lap.
And most likely a championship chance, too, Phil.
He's out. He's out now. He would have to have something major happen to Austin Dillon next time at home. So, well, this race isn't over either.
And Johnny Sauter.
Yeah, but these guys are piled right up in the front.
Yeah,
desperate to win a race.
You ain't get no fuel pressure? No fuel pressure? You got a cable broke or something?
Take a look back here. Cole Witt on down to the bottom of the racetrack. Ty Dillon up top. Ty Dillon and Cole Witt, a little contact there. They're just trying to clean their tires.
Yeah, clean their tires and shake the fuel around, make sure they don't run out of gas, and just got together.
Ray, how about Austin Dillon? How's he doing?
Well, worried about fuel here, Rick, and Danny Stockman had told him earlier, save us a little bit. Remember, they pitted last time on 99. The 31 ran out. Chevrolet, everybody out there saying, can we make it to the end? We hope so.
It's a different engine building now. That's a Hendrick Motorsports engine in that 31 truck. ECR in the 3 truck as well as the 2 truck of Kevin Harvick.
Miguel Pluto, he's in the 10th spot. He had elected to run down on the apron and try to keep fuel up in his pickup.
This is going to be the first attempt at a green-white checker finish of this race. So side by side, Harvick on the inside, Dillon on the outside, green flag back in the air. And Cole Witt's going to run out of fuel as they go into turn number 1. A smart move by Cole Witt, ducking to the bottom of the racetrack, getting out of the way of the trucks on the track. Side by side for the lead. Dillon running on the high side, trying to take it away from Kevin Harvick.
Now is when Kevin Harvick can help Austin Dillon, but I think now, knowing that 31 ran out of gas, I think Kevin Harvick wants this win.
Look who's coming up behind his brother.
Ty Dillon runs into the top 3 now as he makes the move, and he's right behind his brother.
Look at Matt Crafton, first time he's been in the top 5 this race.
1 lap to go. The white flag came out in front. Kevin Harvick, Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, Matt Crafton, and Johnny Sauter, your top 5.
Johnny Sauter needs that point that Matt Crafton has over him. If he can get around Crafton, that would help his championship chances. But here comes Nelson Piquet Jr. to the bottom.
Nelson Piquet Jr. is going to take a couple spots away from Johnny Sauter as he continues to drop back.
Matt Crafton needs to back off right now, but here comes Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick. He's going to win his 13th Camping World Truck Series race.
Good job, boys.
Kevin Harvick leads the most laps at 61, wins the race. Austin Dillon comes home second. And more importantly, a 20-point cushion over Johnny Sauter in the championship run.
Remember, we talked at the very top of the show, you talked about the experience of Hornaday. Said Austin Dillon, you throw off that blemish in Las Vegas, his average finish the last 7 races, 3rd.
He bettered it a little bit.
I think you mentioned something about an average point gain by Kevin Harvick in the races he ran. I think it's going to go up tonight. Yeah. And it was already over 43 points. Unbelievable run for Kevin Harvick, a great race. Early on in this race, we were listening into Kevin Harvick's radio, extremely frustrated with what took place on the racetrack after lap 13 between his truck, the 33 of Hornaday, and the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Wins a manufacturer's championship, or excuse me, an owner's championship in that Chevy tonight. So, Ray, big night for Kevin. It's going to be an interesting victory lane conversation, I promise you that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Mike. You know, we want to hear from the crew chief. How about an interesting couple of weeks? A fill-in crew chief to get a win in Talladega with Mike Wallace, and another one tonight. Congratulations, Chris.
Thanks, buddy. It's really rewarding anytime you go to victory lane. I can't say enough about the people within KHI. It's no secret, you know, it's coming to an end. It's winding down, and I'm sure it's kind of very bittersweet for Kevin and Delana. They, between them and a lot of people in the past, have built an awesome company that's won a lot of races and have done a lot of great things. A lot of people before me have done a lot. Hunt Brothers Pizza, Chevrolet. I just feel really bad for Ron Hornaday. Man, he deserved to be competing for this championship and got took out by looked like a cheap shot.
All right, we got to go, Chris. Go to Hermie real quick. Congratulations.
Well, we got Austin Dillon. That was a lot of fun. You're up 20 points now on the second place competitor, 28 on Busch. Tell us about that final restart.
Yeah, I spun the tires getting going, but I had my brother behind me help me out. Little fart's good. He's doing a good job out there. I was hoping he could push me down the back stretch to clear Harvick, but I got off in there, got a little loose on the right front, had to turn back under Harv. Heck, I had to run at him at the end, but our truck was really good. James raced me so hard there, but it was a good racing. You don't wish bad luck on anybody. That was bad luck. He had a good truck tonight, and he didn't deserve to finish there, but it happens sometimes that way, and I got to thank my team for putting me in the position they did, and we raced hard all night. It was up and down at the beginning, and we got her tuned in and ran pretty good, so I'm happy for Bass Pro Shops. Chevrolet was good tonight.
And talk about you guys, you and Busch are championship contenders. You guys ran side by side for about 25 laps. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was hard. I didn't want to wreck us both. I mean, it was a few times there I was thinking about it, but we raced so hard there. He's just racing hard for that point still, so can't blame him for that. I would do the same thing.
That's Austin Dillon. He comes home second. Ray?
Well, we're in victory lane. Kevin Harvick has just pulled in here with the Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet, getting the helmet off, and what an interesting night for KHI. No question about it. After talking to Chris Carrier, we got one race left to go for this organization. Kevin Harvick will jump out. Go ahead, Kev. Come on out. Come on out. Budweiser in hand. And another victory here. Brand new chassis, truck number 61, just came off the jig, and it's in victory lane. Hard to sum up that night, Kevin. An interesting, I guess my first question is, you weren't entered in this race. Why are you here?
Well, you know, we just, we've had a lot of momentum in the two truck and with where the Owners Championship was, and everything that was going on. Just wanted to, you know, hopefully be in it when we were able to clinch the championship, being that we're getting out of it. So just want to say hi to Delana. She's at home. Just want to thank everybody from Hunt Brothers, Ream, One Main, Budweiser, Chevrolet, Champion, everybody who's a part of this program, been a part of this program for a long time, and all these guys for everything that they do. This brand new truck, never took it to the wind tunnel. It was looser than I wanted to drive, though.
I know you've definitely seen what happened between the 18 and the 33. I know you were hoping to be able to get Ron Hornaday another championship before the end of KHI. So I guess my thoughts are, what about your thoughts on Kyle?
Well, I mean, you know, it's just, I'm watching the video, and they're going around a lap car and racing, and, you know, I think Kyle definitely showed his immaturity and why he's, you know, just one of those guys that just can't stand to lose and just a poor loser. So it's unfortunate for Ron. It's too bad that, you know, a guy that's over here trying to win races got in the middle of the championship fight, and you know, at some point he'll feel the pain.
We're going to see you in Homestead?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be in Homestead. just got to thank everybody from Hunt Brothers, and we'll have fun with it.
Okay. Kevin Harvick in victory lane here, the 2-truck, celebrating another win.
And there's Ron Hornaday walking in and obviously congratulating his owner, but they're going to talk a lot about what happened earlier in this race. Again, on lap 13, when Ron Hornaday was taken out of the championship race.
I think all of NASCAR will be talking about what happened on lap number 13.
But the celebration will continue for KHI, grabbing another win. It's the 13th for Kevin Harvick in his 116th start.
November 18th, the trucks drop the hammer in Homestead. History will be made as the championship battle is settled in one final showdown under the lights. Coverage begins November 18th at 11 Eastern with NASCAR Camping World Truck Practice, live on Speed.
Amazing. Inspiring. Breathtaking. Every chase, every race. This is Magnavox. See what you've been missing. Magnavox, engineered in Japan by Funai.
Jeff Harrop. I'm from Roy, Utah. I went to ITT Tech to get my bachelor's degree in construction management. Education is a foundation for us as individuals, not only for us now, but also for generations to come. My hobbies are baseball. I coach my kids' teams. To try to motivate a team is it's not individual, it's for all of us, and that we need to help one another and to learn. Passing knowledge to the future generation is key for us so that they can make it a better place to live.
The School of Drafting and Design at ITT Tech can help develop a foundation in construction management, construction techniques, and legal issues relating to the construction management field. Earn your degree and start building your future today. ITT Technical Institute School of Drafting and Design. Education for the future. Call 1-800-488-3652 or visit us on the web.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Ram Guts and Glory from Texas Motor Speedway. Definitely Kevin Harvick. What an unbelievable situation he's put into. Has to see his title contender and Ron Hornaday get taken out and then continue to battle for the race win.
Well, he's a racer. He's a racer, and he had to put that aside. He knew he had an owner's championship to win, and that's a Ram Guts and Glory right there, Kevin Harvick.
That is probably the best example of guts and glory you'll ever see. Took a lot of guts to put that behind him, focus on that truck, and win a race, and that's exactly what Kevin Harvick did.
Ram, Guts, and Glory. Right now, it's the Glory in victory lane here at Texas Motor Speedway. Take a look at our unofficial point standings. A huge hit for James Buescher as he ran out of gas just before the restart. So he drops back. He's 28 points back. Johnny Sauter, 20 points back in second. That means Austin Dillon has to finish where, Phil?
16th. If he finishes 16th, no matter what Johnny Sauter does, he will clinch the championship. What a different picture than how we started this race in the point standings.
And what an amazing run for Austin Dillon's younger brother, Ty Dillon. A third-place finish in just his second ever Camping World Truck Series start, and he's standing by with Herman.
Well, Ty Dillon, getting congratulations from everybody here on pit road, especially Pawpaw. He came out here and gave you a thumbs up. Congratulations on a great run, third-place finish.
Thanks, sir. You know, I made a rookie mistake at the beginning there and pulled down a little too early. And this truck was fast enough where I was able to actually pass back for the lead there to get back on the lead lap. I can't thank Kane Food Industries and Sherwin-Williams for helping us out so we could come here and Chevrolet. So just really excited for my guys and to go out here and prove that we can do it. And just really excited for next year and got got a lot of those rookie mistakes out of the way, hopefully.
You talk about racing with your brother, Austin Dillon. You both had fast trucks on the racetrack. Racing with him as he's trying to win a championship. Tell us about those moments.
Yeah, it was fun. I was really wanting to push him to the lead, but I lost my front end getting so close behind him. But finished right behind Austin's pretty cool. I wanted to pass him, but you know he's got some bigger things coming. So really excited for his guys, and had a lot of fun tonight.
That's Ty Dillon. He comes home third.
You talked about that Austin needed to finish 16th at Miami, and it's over. He finished 17th at Vegas a couple of weeks ago because of the early crash. So it ain't over. He's gonna be worried to death getting down to Miami, and just getting in that truck for the race will be the first time he probably has a little bit of feels like he's in control again.
What a Chevy parade, though. We had the top 8 finishers all in Chevrolets. Miguel Paludo, the only non-Chevrolet finisher in the top 10. He finishes 9th.
These racers get a week off. Phoenix is next week. The trucks aren't there. They end up the season at Homestead Miami Speedway. Kyle Busch won that race a year ago. More than likely wouldn't be in that race. I can't imagine what's going to happen with NASCAR and the meeting that's going to be taking place here momentarily. We will give you the updates on what comes out of this situation. You just have to check it out on Speed.
You know, you talked about these guys have a week off. Austin Dillon doesn't want a week off. I'm a race away from winning a championship. Let's have that baby.
Speed Center will give you all the information on what comes out of this incident with Ron Hornaday and Kyle Busch. Quite a few incidents on the racetrack. A great points battle. 20 points back. Johnny Sauter with 1 race remaining. But this one was won by Kevin Harvick at Texas Motor Speedway.
In 2 weeks, one of the tightest points battles in years comes to an end as the Camping World Truck Series heads to Homestead for its season finale. Dillon, Buescher, Sauter, and Hornaday have battled all season long, but in the end, there can only be one champion, who will claim 2011 as their own. Chris DeVota hosts the setup starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, followed by flag-to-flag coverage, only on Speed.
Great prices. I just wish you could guarantee me they won't be beat.
Oh, actually.
Then I'd be like, you rule. My kids would be like, you rule. I'd be like, yes, I do rule. Oh, that rules! Oh, load up the sleigh. This is going to be a great Christmas. Ring-ding-a-ding, ring-ding-a-ding, ring-ring, ring me up.
No need to wait with our Christmas price guarantee. We're so confident in our prices, if you do find a lower one later in a local print ad, we'll give you the difference on a Walmart gift card. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Set me free, free from interruptions and slow down.
We're CenturyLink, a new kind of broadband company, committed to providing honest, personal service from real people. 5-year price lock guarantees, consistently fast speeds, and more ways to customize your technology.
From groundbreaking motocross technology to a leader in ATV innovation to #1 in MotoGP and #1 in sport ATVs, Yamaha is the first name in motorsports. Be the first to save big during the Yamaha Time to Ride sales event.
Chex Party Mix. Easy 15-minute homemade recipes you just pop in a microwave, like caramel chocolate drizzles. Happier holidays. Chex Party Mix.
Welcome to Las Vegas. Please visit the baggage claim
Yeah, NASCAR is back all right. Be there when the cars and the stars return to Las Vegas to celebrate another great year of racing. The 2011 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Champions Week. Fast, fun, loud, perfect.
Speed Center is presented by Honda. Speed Center Friday. Doing it big time. We set the grid for chase race number 8 in Texas. Bob Dillner reports and he brings the lucky horseshoe. We're making picks for the Great American Speedway. Danica is back for some nationwide action and reveals her Cup Series schedule. Plus, if you miss trucks, we have extended coverage. It's time to cowboy up. This is Speed Center.
Hi, and welcome.